Okay, I was just going to get a picture of the train coming in. This is right across where Eddie works. This is. A dunking booth Eddie had to go see. He was hoping some of the upper management would be in.
Yeah, you probably did. Okay, wait, we're stuck together here. Hold on. Okay, you take yours off, we'll put it on.
How is that taking?
Oh, jeez. You can tell, he was like, forget it, I don't care.
What's the purpose of the camping is? Parachute
Or another,
Yeah.
and it busts the acrylic sides off.
I wondered if it worked on the F4s. We got the ejection.
Yeah, we don't have any way of ejecting or anything. So we go
I
down
thought,
with it.
how in the world, unless they came out the bottoms.
David. Poor little thing has given it up. She's had a rough day.
Yeah, that's the dog show over there. This probably what out here.
We did that one time at Hot East, man. It was mud, raining, had a camouflage. So we don't walk in front of the camera.
I'm not in front of camp.
Hey, get out of the way.
I'm sorry.
Let us get rid of it.
Letting them get a shot at it.
Yeah, you can go in.
I've been in it.
Wind's really blowing today.
Sergeant Larson from West Meade, Wisconsin. Staff Sergeant Ross from Bancroft, Michigan. And Sergeant Thorpe from Dothan, Alabama. We are a demonstration team from the USAMS, United States Military Police School, Fort McClellan, Alabama. We're primarily responsible for training about 8,000 male and female soldiers that are initial entry soldiers that end up being military policemen. This afternoon, we're going to show you 8 techniques that we teach the military police there. The first technique is the MP Club Come Along, Sergeant Fisher, who will act as the MP, and Sergeant Johnson, who will act as the violator. This technique is used to take a violator a short distance because it requires the MP to carry a significant portion of the violator's weight. This technique is useful to remove an instigator from the immediate area. MP Club Come Along, ready, move. As you can see, the violator has both arms free to use against the MP. At this time, the MP could convert this technique to a takedown. Recover. The second technique is defense against the front choke, with Sergeant Bynum, who will act as the MP, and Sergeant Ross as the violator. The main purpose of this technique is to break the choke using the torso of the MP against the weaker joint of the violator's wrist. Once the MP has broken the choke, the students are instructed either strike with an elbow to the hinge of the jaw or a knuckle strike to the temple. Defense against the front choke. Ready? Move.
Yeah!
2 blows. First blow, elbow to the hinge of the jaw.
Yeah!
Knuckle strike to the temple.
Yeah!
Recover. The next technique is defense against the rear choke with Sergeant Larson, who will act as the MP, with Sergeant Ross as the violator. Like the front choke, the main purpose of this defense is to get the violator's hands off the MP's throat. Once the choke is broken, again using the torso against the wrist, the students are instructed to strike either a punch to the solar plexus, a knife edge to the kidney, or a strike to the groin area. Defense against the rear choke. Ready? Move.
Yeah!
3 blows. First blow, twisting punch to the solar plexus.
Yeah!
Knife edge to the kidney.
Yeah!
Strike to the groin area.
Yeah!
Recover. The next technique, the fall, with Sergeant Fisher acting as the MP and with Sergeant Johnson as the violator. The fall is taught so that the MP can land without serious injury when thrown by a violator. This technique is designed to distribute the force of the fall evenly throughout the left side of the body. The fall. Ready? Move. If you'll notice, the MP land on the 5 points of contact, which are the left calf, the left thigh, the muscles along the rib cage, the left arm, and the right foot. Now, if the roles were reversed, with Sergeant Johnson being the MP and Sergeant Fisher being the violator, the MP could deliver the following blows: to the head, to the armpit, to the stomach, to the groin, break the elbow with the knee, and a knee to the rib cage. Recover. The next technique is defense against a push or shove from behind by rolling. Sergeant Bynum will act as the MP, and Sergeant Thorpe will be the violator. This technique is used to prevent the MP from falling face first to the ground after being pushed from behind. The roll. Ready? Move.
Yeah!
All right, recover. The next technique, the gooseneck come along, Sergeant Ross will act as the MP, and Sergeant Larson will act as the violator. The students are instructed on how to execute this technique while facing the violator. This is a pain compliance technique and can be used to take a violator a great distance. The gooseneck come along. Ready? Move.
Yeah!
Now, as you see, the violator has a free hand. So if the MP had a partner, then that partner could step up from behind and use that same technique, moving him forward. Actually, they can move him wherever they want to move him, and moving him to the rear. But if he didn't have a partner, then he could convert the
Jared would love to have that display. Getting hurt, but we didn't know it at the time.
This is the hellfire. This is the kind of stuff we can catch head on. See that? That's why they...
We're still out. Drug free, but out.
Dad's out here with his handkerchief.
And ready to go out to the depot for the 50th birthday celebration. We're waiting on Daddy. He's in his office. This is what Mother's been doing in all her spare time. Making little jack-o'-lanterns. And she learned how to make a bow this week. She's just quite a crafty person. Here's Dad and Doodle loading up to go out to the depot.
Fried cookies.
Now tell them what you'll find back there.
Hey, there's an alligator in there. What's it doing here?
Military police hand-to-hand combat demonstrations every hour. Also static displays of vehicles and aircraft. There's a Scud missile next to me. I don't want you to get us confused here between the WD&G van and the Scud missile. It's the smashed up one. Looks a little like a tin can. It's getting a lot of attention. Very interesting thing, and there's some gentlemen there to explain all about that. That one was intercepted in Riyadh. Like I said, I can't possibly tell you what all activities are going on here, but there's a happy crowd, a busy crowd, train rides, Humvee rides, tank rides. If you want to do it, you can probably do it here at the anniversary celebration of the Anniston Army Depot. Congratulations, hats off to the men and women of the depot and also to the committee who did such a tremendous job in planning this huge operation. Boy, if they could pull off a birthday party like this, it's no wonder that they've done such a good job of supporting the armed services.
Camper is out.
Hello, son. This is your father.
Oh, hi, Dad. How are you? How's Mom?
I'm fine. Your
Doing
mother's
all this
fine.
radio talk?
Yeah, turn it off. Thank you. Well, we're on our way to the celebration. We're in the little community of Bynum.
Here's
A little hole in the ground. Bless her heart.
bless her heart.
Oh, bless her.
All right, here we are heading into the Anniston Army Depot.
There's a little Bynum Elementary School.
There's credit union.
Yep, that's where all our money's,
It's nearly as big as
where
the
all our
school.
millions are.
I sure hope they're not making everybody park outside off the depot.
They probably are. Well, this is usually where Eddie and I have our little picnic lunch. But as you see now, it's covered with cars. Let's see if we can get this officer's picture.
See if that was all depot.
Tell him he's on TV, maybe he'll let us on. He looks really concerned. Is he armed, though, is what I want to know. Yep, he's armed. Wasting all that
I
water.
guess all the. This is their new truck.
This is the building where Eddie works. This white building. This is the gate where you go in.
I don't think they're gonna worry about letting me.
You can narrate. This is the building where you work, isn't it?
Toy fire truck.
This is the main gate.
Firehouse is
Go right over here. They're register for your prize. Give away every 30 minutes. You put your name away, put it in the box.
They got you in the sunshine?
Give everyone.
It doesn't matter. You want to ride the train? Let's go ahead.
It goes to the other side of the depot.
Oh,
You'll miss-
it
you'll
will?
probably miss the jumps if you do.
What time is it?
It's a quarter after.
Well, let's just stay around here then.
How long it takes to go there?
Wasn't the train?
I don't think so. I think we'll go to the fire department.